Hi everyone, I'm very pleased to be here to present our paper entitled Functional Food Threats in Flavonoids to Prevent Coronavirus, Opportunities and Challenges. I wrote this paper with my colleague Ibu Sinta Swirman, and we are from Research Center for Agroindustry BRIN. The background of our paper is that the threat of a new type of coronavirus or SARS-CoV-2 caused COVID-19 has not yet shown an end, although it's already started since December 2019, started in Wuhan, China. Data show that in April 2022, more than 494 million people from 215 countries have been infected with SARS-CoV-2 and more than 6.2 million of them died. Although the cases have decreased and almost all countries are already open to the public with the adaptation of new habits and vaccination have been massively carried out, both the cases of COVID-19 have again increased in some countries, and now we enter in fifth wave outbreaks. Many actions have been done, like massive vaccination, and also to increase the immune system by consuming supplement or balanced nutritious diet containing vitamin B, C, or D, and mineral, which are found in colored fruit and vegetables. Indonesia rich in herb and medicinal plants have active ingredient to boost body's immune system. This active component from natural ingredient can be developed for COVID treatment. For example, the traditional Chinese medicine is beneficial for treating COVID-19, especially in mild to moderate cases, and will reduce the progress to severe COVID-19, according to WHO. The methods that the review paper was performed using the Google search engine to find relevant references. The search term encompass flavonoid, COVID-19, herbs, antiviral, immunomodulator. The period time for searching the reference from this review is July 2020 to March 2021. The opportunities for developing flavonoid-based functional food. Now the trend of back to nature is increasing, and also the changes in consumer lifestyle and increasing demand for health and beauty supplements. Moreover, Indonesia also the second largest mega biodiversity that has many or abundantly plants that have active ingredient to prevent or action as antiviral and immunomodulators. Many research have been carried out to prove potential medicinal brand to combat SARS-CoV-2, ranging from docking methods until preclinical to clinical studies. This is a long steps of research to find a drug or vaccine to overcome the virus. Over the past 2 decades, bioactive compounds derived from plants have been reported as novel health-giving agents for the prevention and or mitigation of several diseases, including cancer, inflammation, cardiovascular, and neurodegenerative diseases. The active ingredient of medicinal plant may play a role in protecting against cytokine storm during severe influenza, stated by Liu 2016. Flavonoids show promising results with better binding affinities than existing synthetic antiviral drugs. This is stated by Jesse et al. 2021. The most massive studies in traditional medicinal plant conducted in China. The traditional Chinese medicine or TCM, such as conducted by Lang et al. 2020, screened 83 compounds found in TCM against SARS-CoV-2 virus. And then Zhang et al. 2020 reported that of the 125 herbs tested, show that more than 13 potential help against SARS-CoV-2. Other researcher, L. Kamar, 2020 mentioned the top 9 components of traditional Chinese medicine potentials against SARS-CoV-2. Table 1 shows several medicinal plants flavonoid compound and the interfered target of SARS-CoV-2. The plant source range from turmeric, enolol tea, or Camellia sinensis, green tea, galangal, sapanwoods, nutmeg, and also this is only some of the medicinal plants potential or have been researched its activity to interfere against SARS-CoV-2, mostly using docking research, and the target is angiostensin converting enzyme 2. The table 2 show the horticultural plant source of flavonoid and interferes target of SARS-CoV-2. The horticultural product like mandarin citrus, citrus pomelo, soybean, shallot, mangosteen, grape, and Anacardium occidentale, also Moringa olivera have potential or have flavonoid compound that is already researched by researchers and have potential as to prevent SARS-CoV-2. And the challenge of the developing active ingredient from flavonoids, that's the WHO stated that a possibility that the coronavirus will become endemic and remain stay away. That the natural medicinal ingredient that contain a variety of active components that work synergistically will make it difficult to obtain standardized active ingredients so that the activity and effectiveness are measured. The docking research tests single compounds. Although the effectiveness of the docking test is known, to produce further phytochemical drugs, further in vitro and in vivo analyses are needed to convert this potential inhibitor into clinical drugs. This requires stages and a long time to obtain drugs that are ready for distribution. Other challenge is creating the latest technology that produces extract quickly and efficiently. Scaling up process also another challenge, and the side effects also have to measure that although flavonoid produce mostly safe according FDA, some researchers reported that excessive intake of flavonoid may have side effects. Flavonoid also potential as mutagen, pro-oxidant, and generate free radicals. The conclusion that although the potential of native Indonesian plant is good to overcome COVID-19, but the development of plant material into phytopharmaceutical products further research is needed. Collaboration with the pharmaceutical industry, research institute, university, and Indonesian government is imperative. And many flavonoid compounds contained in various plants have been widely studied as antiviral and immunomodulator. However, there are still many challenges that must be overcome to be able to convert this potential into safe and effective medicinal ingredient that can compete with synthetic drugs.